Hi, and welcome back to our May Activities of Daily Living or intermediate level workouts. Today is workout number 2, and the reps are going to be the same as in number 1, 8, 10, and 12. And then your equipment, we would like you to have a kettlebell, 1 to 2 dumbbells. Let's see, something to step up on. If you have a bench, fantastic. If not, you can use the floor. We need our bands hooked up here at a high anchor for some pullovers. Okay, and then something to step up on, and I think that's it, and some room to move, okay? Make sure you've gone back and done your mobilities. That's really important. You want your body nice and warm, and then come back in here and join us in the workout. So, a couple of things. Let's go over these halos, okay? So you can use a dumbbell, or you can use a kettlebell. You can also be seated, or you can be half kneeling or full kneeling. Kneeling or half kneeling, you get more core engagement. It's a little bit more challenging on the legs, seated. So I'll show you the seated version. So we're gonna hold our kettlebell by the handles, okay? We're gonna start here just below the chin, okay? We're gonna circle it around the back of the head, bring it around the side of the head and back to the front. And then we're gonna reverse, take it around and come back. So you wanna use a fairly light one. So each direction equals 1 rep. So essentially you're going to get 16 repetitions, 8 in each direction. All right. So again, if you wanted to be kneeling or half kneeling, it would look like this. You take it around, circle it back around and underneath the chin. Okay. So those are the halos. You can also use a dumbbell. And if you use a dumbbell, you're going to hold it at either end. Same thing. Circle it back and around, and then back and around, okay? And the key to that is also keeping everything nice and tight, keeping your legs still, and you're just rotating your shoulders. We're not trying to move our hips and do a little, hip swivel, belly dance kind of move. All right, second exercise is your kettlebell pullover. So again, you can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell. You can use a bench or the floor. So if you're on a bench, you get a little bit bigger reach, okay? So you're gonna hold it by the horns, take a nice 3-second stretch back, and 1 second to bring it up. So we start and finish right above those eyeballs and come back up, okay? So we have 8 of those. Get a good stretch underneath the armpits, use your core, press the low back in to the bench or the floor. It should feel like you're doing little mini crunches, okay? So the next one is take it or leave it. So you can use the floor if you feel like your depth is pretty good. So you're gonna place the kettlebell, squat it down right between the arches, stand up without it, squat it down and pick it up, okay? If your depth and your range of motion isn't that deep, then you can always use some books or some weight plates underneath of it to help elevate and bring the floor closer to you, okay? And then the fourth movement is our dumbbell alternating bench presses. So again, you can do this on the floor. This is really the only one that you need to have the dumbbells for. You can't really do this with kettlebells. You can, but it's a little bit more challenging. So you can either start at the top, which is a little bit easier, or you can start at the bottom and go up. Either way, you have 8 on each arm, so you're gonna have 16 total of those. So we're gonna put our weights down. So you do all of those 4 movements for a set of 8, repeat for a set of 10, repeat for a set of 12. Then we move on. So we're gonna do 30 band straight arm pull downs, okay? So grab, it doesn't really matter. You can grab the orange one, grab the red one, whichever one you're feeling, okay? But the key is that we want a little hinge in those hips. We want our biceps up alongside our ears. Arms are nice and straight. And you can see in the video that the base of my triangle is narrow. And as I pull down, I'm pulling down and apart so the base of the triangle gets bigger. So I'm pull, down and apart, down and apart, down and apart, okay? So we have 30 of those. Then you're gonna grab your dumbbells and we're gonna do 30, so 15 on each side, step ups. So you can go fairly heavy with this. I'm using the 6-inch step because that's what is here in front of me. Let me move it so you can actually see what I'm doing. All right. So press the floor of the box leg in And if you can, when you lift up the back foot, almost kickstand it. So keep it straight like a peg leg and place it down. It makes it a little bit harder. You really engage your quads and your glutes on the leg that is on the bench. All right, so we want 15 on each leg of those, okay? And then we're gonna do a little suitcase style, walk the plank, all right? So we're gonna do 30 in each direction. So you can hold a kettlebell or a dumbbell. So you wanna kind of crouch down. We're gonna heel to toe like we're walking on that plank and we don't wanna fall into the water. Hold the weight in one hand. So you're gonna have 30 nice, smooth heel to toe. So eyes are forward, okay? And then you're gonna go 30 backwards, heel to toe, stay on that plank, and then you'll switch hands and do 30 forward and 30 back. So we wanna do that series of exercises up to 4 times if possible. So that is the end of that workout. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you back here in future workouts. Bye for now.